couple, and now there's a lot of them that
so good,
probably
right?
deserve to go in.
Yeah.
All right, Kevin Robinson on a Monday, and that's what we want from Monday. Some sunshine and some positive things ahead.
Yeah, sometimes Mondays can be a little rough to get going, but I tell you what, the weather certainly did not contribute to that on this particular Monday because, wow, what a fantastic day we really are enjoying for this time of the year. It's comfortably warm, humidity's low, and, well, there's no rain in sight out there. So right now, most of us are within a degree or two of 80. Outside, temperatures range from 79 in Springboro to 83 over there in Oxford right now, 77 in Batavia, 80 in Delhi. So yes, it's going to feel a little bit like early summer here early in the week. As I give you the broad view, temperatures range from 76 in Peebles to, 79 in Connorsville. Versailles coming in at 77. So a delightful start to the week out there with just a little bit of a northeasterly breeze. Officially here in Cincinnati, we're just shy of 80. We're at 79 at the moment. What to expect over the next several days? Well, if you're a fan of how the weather is right now, then I think you'll enjoy most of this upcoming week for us because overall, we're going to see very little overall change. It's generally going to be mostly sunny. High pressure is going to remain in charge. That is going to mean sunny, comfortably warm days and, comfortably cool nights around the tri-state. Dew points are all in the 40s and 50s, so that means that the air warms up nicely during the day and it cools off nicely at night as well. And, with the air pretty dry like this, we don't have to worry about any shower or thunderstorm chances out there. So here's a look at your 12-hour forecast. As long as the sun is up, it's going to be warm. It's going to be between 75 and 80 through about 8 o'clock. But you'll see, once the sun goes down, it will start to cool off. Temperatures will begin to slip into the 60s, and eventually we'll get down into the mid-50s before the sun comes up tomorrow morning. One of the quieter futurecasts around here, mostly clear skies overnight tonight. Expect mostly sunny skies tomorrow. We're going to keep it rain-free. We may have some clouds that try to bubble up in the afternoon, but it should be quiet outside for us. Tuesday night, things are still quiet around here. Wednesday, going to be another warm day. Now, there will be some subtle changes, though, Wednesday night and the Thursday, because notice how these clouds kind of drop in from the north. That's somewhat of a backdoor cool front, and that will probably knock about 5 to 10 degrees off the temperatures for the second half of the week, Thursday and the Friday. So versus being up around 80 and maybe even in the low 80s, by the time we get to Thursday and the end of the week, highs will be solidly in the low to mid 70s. So cooler, yes, but not drastically so. Comfortable tonight, 56 by morning. Tomorrow, we're back up to 81. Warm sunshine should feel great with that humidity low. Here's your day planner. Should heat up fast, too. We're in the mid-70s by lunchtime, on our way cruising into the low 80s. Here's your 7-day forecast. So all in all, pretty nice week of weather here. Notice I mentioned that change between Wednesday and Thursday with some cooler air in here. And then as we get into the end of the week and the weekend, Mike and Cherie, this is what kind of makes you upset sometimes with Mother Nature. After almost 4 or 5 days of beautiful weather during the work week, rain and thunderstorm chances look like they will return just in time for the holiday weekend. So we'll see what we can do about this on cleaning that up a little bit, but the threat is certainly there starting maybe as early as Friday.
Kevin, thanks a lot. Metro buses now offering shuttles to your location.